Hello, welcome to We Studio Records, my business. My name is Keith Morrison, and we are mostly a recording studio, but also a media studio amongst a lot of other things. We are situated in South Dell, which is in Ness on the island of Lewis. We are making this video for Climate Hebrides and their Ideas into Action Fund. We applied for and got some funding to buy some equipment to do research and development looking into new tech for the world that I know, which is recording studios and musicians and music teachers and music students, audiences, things like that. And the results are kind of useful for any sector, especially if you've got people that are spread apart, people that work from home, or if you travel to any kind of meetings or anything like that. We are looking into tech to reduce the carbon footprint and to make it a bit cooler. The first idea we had was to purchase this, which is called the Meta Quest 3. This is a headset that allows you to see in VR, in virtual reality, but also in augmented reality, also called mixed reality. So I've got this in my head right now, but it's got cameras where I can see through things. I can see my hands. I can press things with my hands like a keyboard, or I can pick things up in virtual space. The idea of this is to see if we can do any of the business that we do in the studio or as we do as musicians, see if we can do it virtually online a wee bit better than if it's just a flat screen. We were looking into tutorials first and music lessons, music teaching, because a lot of my clients who are music tutors travel around the island or travel off the island quite regularly, and if there was a way for them to either be with the student virtually or to give them lessons virtually or with mixed reality, that would benefit them. So the first thing I looked at is my own instrument, which is the piano. And there's an app where you can put this headset on and you can sit in front of any piano, or no piano, it turns out, and the blocks travel towards you on top of the key. And before you know it, these blocks are making you play a tune. So it's kind of gamifying the learning, which is a really good way to learn. You can be in a virtual space with a student. This can also be good for musicians. You can be in an apartment, in a skyscraper in a city, in a really nice environment, and everybody can put one of these on, and you all arrive in the same space. So maybe one of the members can pick up a guitar and start teaching the other band members chords, or they can sit and write lyrics. The possibilities are endless. Takes away a lot of the financial pressure for students, for teachers, for musicians to physically get to the same space as each other. That's a very big consideration for people here on this island, because flights are very expensive and the ferry's very expensive, and even then usually it's a long distance to get to where you're going after that. So to be able to pop this on your headset and be with your musicians who may be on the Isle of Mull, the Isle of Skye, they might be in Glasgow or London or New York, you can all be together instantly, which saves a lot of money, but also, more importantly, saves the carbon footprint for the business that you're doing. As well as the piano, I've been looking into other instruments, and one really exciting one is drums. So you can create your virtual drum kit in the actual space that you're in. Your hands become the sticks and you air drum on these drums, which I think is of benefit to many youngsters' families. You can have virtual meetings with a lot of people. So you can be in a very large auditorium, for example, and have your main speaker talking at the front, but all your colleagues or friends or family, whatever it is, they can be sitting with you in cinema-style seating. You can turn, you can wave, you can see each other's heads, you can see each other's hands. You can chat amongst yourselves as well as listening to the person in front of you. So it puts you into a much more interactive, much more real space. The technology and everything of this is kind of new. It's always going to be getting better and cheaper and lighter. Looking into this is already a much cheaper way to get together. And it's also much more friendly in the environment. And while thinking about how to get people into places, we have this new recording studio here, and it's a big space. And we're always thinking about how to connect with our audiences even better. To reduce travel, we were thinking, why don't we stream from this studio to where people are. So that was the next step of this research and development, was this Insta360 360 degree camera. So this is a camera that picks up all round, and this is an ambisonic microphone which does the same. You can see here there's microphones pointing in all different directions, and the idea is, if we put this in the middle of our studio, if people are at home with their virtual reality headset, they can plunk the headset on and they are standing exactly where this camera will be. So they can look around and they can see their favorite band performing. So basically teleporting straight into the studio here, which I think is a really exciting way to gain new audiences. If that took off around the world, I would love to pop a headset on and watch in real time my favorite bands writing a song or recording in the studio, or you can plunk it on their stage in their arena tour and you're standing on stage with your favorite acts, and you can just plunk your headset on and teleport there. So yeah, lots of exciting ideas. We're trying to use the tech that's available, and we're trying to use the software that's available and just kind of add it onto the workflows that we already have. So we're able to get cracking. We're really excited to get this opportunity from Climate Hebrides to be able to use new tech to try and help with climate change, and also to inspire others to make it cool to be doing things like this. And hopefully we're able to develop some workflows and ideas for other businesses similar to ours. So that just leaves me to say again, thank you very, very much. We wouldn't have been able to risk purchasing these things to go in the future steps like we are just now. So on behalf of myself and everybody that works here at We Studio Records, to Climate Hebrides, thank you very much. This is just the beginning. We've only had this for 2 months and we've been blitzing it. But as we use it more and more software arrives on this system, we should be able to think of some other cool ideas to help this business and to help with climate change. Thank you very much.